guys, welcome to a monochromatic layout. This one is another one in my series, also joining in with the Hop by Crazy Craft Obsessions, and today our color is yellow. So I approached this completely differently to normal. I have gone to my very, very old stash from, I don't even call it this is a stash, okay? I usually call my stuff a collection. These have been stashed. These are from Creative Memories, and they were purchased like 2005, 2006. So stash is the right word for these. But I decided that I was just going to pull out a multitude of different yellows and see what I could come up with. So I think I did okay. Let me know below what you think. Do you think I did all right? Do you think I should work a little harder? Let me know what you think. So I had these photos printed, and this was from our 2020 lockdown pizza craziness, basically. It was, some of the photos are from when we were, no, actually they all are. They were from, yeah, I think they were. Oh, now I can't even remember the date on them, and I don't have the layout in front of me. I don't know. They're either 2019 or 2020, one of those. And it was during summer, so I can tell you that much. So obviously summertime, and I thought yellow, this would work. Something I'm enjoying doing lately. See how I'm grabbing, sometimes I quite often like to have a plethora of photos on a page. Now, what I've actually done with this particular page is I've decided to go ahead and stick all my photos, so matte all my photos, because these ones weren't printed with a white border or anything. So I decided that I would matte them all with a brighter yellow and then give them almost like an extra bit around them, sort of floating, but it's a different yellow. And because, to be quite honest, I've had this stuff for so long, and I don't even know if you can still get them. Like, it's forever ago. These were one of the very first 12 by 12 paper packs that CM bought out. So that's how far back we're going. Now, as you can see, all I've done here is I've done that. Now, normally when I tear my papers, now this is a little trick for anyone that doesn't tear paper very often. You have two different kinds of paper. You've got the ones with a white core, and you've got ones with a colored core. CM usually, or all the papers that I have, their colored papers have a colored core, right? Whereas this particular paper had a white core in it. So normally I tear it towards myself and I leave that white part on there. But because I was doing a monochromatic layout, I sort of felt like that was cheating a little bit. So I went back through and I tore it the opposite direction to make sure that that big white extra bit wasn't on there, because I felt like that was cheating a little bit. So now this particular series is this is actually the first video I've done in this series, and I'm actually going to make another one which will be actually up before this video. So I am really keen to do some monochromatic stuff, mainly because you just don't see it much anymore. You don't see much of just using the one collection, because the collections that we have now have a multitude of different colors in every collection, right? They all match, but don't worry, I am coming back. I was just searching for a stamp. So in my mind, I thought, well, everything yellow, just throw everything yellow at this. And I think it worked. And I really enjoy looking at that. So for me, it's a bit more of a challenge. If I sit down and go, okay, I'm going to scrapbook a rainbow, that for me now is really easy. Although up until last year, I had never, ever done a rainbow layout. So for me, now watch how I'm stamping this. This is actually a big stamp. I'm just folding it in half and I'm just rolling it just to get some script. It's not legible script. It's just for the sake of having another tone of yellow on that paper. And I wanted a little bit of script in there somewhere. So also don't forget, clean your stamps, especially with Distress Oxide, because as soon as you wet that, the next time, guaranteed, you'll reactivate the yellow and it'll wreck your project. So don't forget to do that. So I'm still wanting these side bits to be a tiny bit more narrow. So that's a little bit better. Now I'm actually, what do I do next? No, I don't even know what I was doing with that. Oh, that's right. One of my kids was talking to me and they were trying to get me to do something or look at something, and it was throwing me off. So I used, on this layout, I actually used my Creative Memories yellow papers. I just went to my tub of all things CM and anything yellow came with me, and if I used it, I used it. If I didn't, it went back in the bucket. So that was fine. I also found, because it arrived literally the week before, and I used some of the Simple Stories bits and pieces from the Summer Lovin' pack, sticker sheet, and the bits and pieces. So these are things that I struggle with, because I used to, a million years ago, remember, if you're an old school scrapper and you've scrapped for 20 odd years like I have, remember everything was stickers. You had to just have stickers on everything. And even back then I struggled to whack stickers on things. I can't do it in my head. It's just too messy. But so for this particular 12 by 12 sheet, it throws me a bit. The words I can handle, some of the bits and pieces, maybe a beach ball on a beach layout, but I have a real issue with sizes of things. So if, for instance, now I'm having to play with this sun, it doesn't make it on the layout, but I'm having to play with it. Now, the thing that gets me is I can't see that ice cream and see that bike. There is no way you're going to have an ice cream larger than your push bike. I can't put that on a layout. That does my head in. Now you are getting to know the nitty gritty of what makes my brain work, because I can't do that. Other people do it and do it successfully, and their pages, I love their pages and it's awesome. It's them, it's their thing. No problem. Me, I can't do it. Are you the same? Let me know below. Do you struggle with that? Because maybe I'm just the weird one that overthinks things, but I can't, like, see the sun I could sort of handle. I'm sitting here and I'm struggling. I'm just trying to see if I can somehow make it look more like a flower, and the sunnies were killing me. And then I thought, oh, maybe I could put let me just stick that there and see what I can come up with. So I stuck down my photos and I thought, just sit it there for a second and see if it's something that will grow on you. Just leave it sit there. So I'm auditioning it at this point, which is pretty lucky for me, because that I managed to get it back off. Because Simple Stories, their adhesive on their stickers, mint. They're up there with Carter Bella, Paper Co, and Echo Park. These guys have got adhesive bang on the money. You know, sometimes you just go, you buy stickers, or you buy thickers, or you buy letter stickers, or whatever, and those things don't stick down for nobody's business. Well, these companies have worked out the adhesive situation because they're awesome. They go down. I have no fear of putting these stickers down and worrying that over time they're going to lift. No, not a chance. So what I did there is I had a little drop pin. It had a black heart in the center. So I just grabbed my small heart punch and punched out another heart in yellow and popped it in the center, just so it's all monochromatic. Now, looking at these letters, I like the word summer because these photos were done in summer. So I thought, you know what, I can make that work on this page, but they're not all yellow. Not a problem. You got distress oxides. Color them. Easy. Well, so I thought. Distress oxides usually go over the top of pretty much anything. But for some reason, a couple of these letters it was like it was separating on it. They don't have a coating on them. They're just the bits and pieces. So they're not actually got like a coating, like a shiny coating, like the Paper Rose Studio papers, like they've got a shiny coating on it. These don't. But as you can see, just leaving it sit there for a little bit longer, it's like it didn't want to dry. It was like the pigment ink just wanted to pool on it or something. I couldn't really work out what it was. But does that deter me? Heck no. I still give it a crack. I was flicking through those. I added a few yellow words on there, and I've added the yellow drop pin. I've got the yellow ink going in the background. I've used a couple of different sheets of yellow. I've got the yellow border. So at this point, I'm really happy with, surprisingly, yellow. I mean, there's a lot of yellow going on here. Now, I'm adding, see, now it's taking a little bit longer. Can you see the E and the M? The green and the orange is coming through, and I don't know why. Wasn't sure why. However, you know what? Then I thought to myself, I could heat emboss these. I don't have yellow embossing powder. So then I thought, now what am I going to do? I've already yellowed these up. So I thought, I'm putting them down. This is the title. This is what I want. Don't stress. I do fix it, and it is all yellow in the end. So, and it all come together, and I was totally happy with it. Sorry, yawning. Gee, what time is it? It is 5:39 in the afternoon. It's been a long day, actually. Been go, gadget, go. Had my daughter to work, picked her up, groceries, all that sort of stuff. I've recorded 2 videos today. And I don't know if this is foolish or smart, but I'm actually thinking about going live tonight. Doing it again. Why not? Rip and run. Some people might be interested. So, this is my solution to the problem. I pulled out my Ranger Liquid Pearls in Sunflower, and mate, no greens coming through that sucker. They are staying yellow. That is what I did. And I actually intentionally sort of swirled it in case the oxide somehow did something. I don't know what I thought it would do, but I figured if I went over it, then if I swirled it a little bit, because it's pearly, that way, 1, it's going to give me a cool texture. And 2, it covers the green and the red. Gone. So I just went around, added a couple of split splots here and there, and yeah, that was about it. I did go around this little guy, so that got rid of the white part on it. I was feeling a little bit like the white was cheating. I'm not sure. Do you think if I used white on a monochromatic layout, that's cheating, isn't it? I think it is. You let me know. And I used gold pen for some journaling underneath because gold is a metallic yellow. Let's run with that. So there you go, guys. Are you happy with that? I hope so. Let me know below if you are getting on board with the monochromatic layouts. I have also, I've got all my ducks in a row for at least the next 5 or 6 weeks. So I'm very happy with that. I do run around the border here with my gold uni ball is it a Signo or is it a gel? It's a Uniball Signo. It's pigment ink, so it's not gel, it's pigment ink. That is why the gold is amazing. I haven't got the silver one. I don't use silver as much as I used to. I used to live with silver. Now I use gold. You know, change is as good as a holiday. So here is the close-ups for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've stuck it out, I would love you to become a subscriber. Costs you absolutely nothing. And I would love a like, a thumbs up, even a comment. I get back to everybody with my comments, no matter whether you're watching this 6 months down the track. I will be back and I will comment for you. I'll respond. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you think the summer worked. Thanks for watching. I'll chat to you soon, guys. Bye for now.